Hey guys, and welcome to our Skynix channel. I want to do a small talk to you today. The question that is taken, it is placed in the announcement of this video is why did we hire and why did we eventually fire a content manager, a content maker specifically for our YouTube and other platforms? So the reason was very simple. Like we needed the person who will be able to get into our culture, get into what we do, what we are passionate about, and to create really enhanced and understanding videos about the stuff we do. Maybe to gain some audience, maybe to provide motivation for the others, maybe to just explain ourselves, maybe just like to say hi, we are here, we are alive. I mean, we are in Ukraine, but still we are alive despite all those stuff that is going on around the country and around the world, etc. But, anyways, after about 6 weeks of the person doing videos for us instead of us, in our favor, we figured out that there is literally zero progress and none of the organic sources actually work. So, take a look. I'm right here in the content tab of our channel. That's the holy grail of the channel in YouTube, for example. And if we will circle back to what was earlier, what was before, so let me circle to 50, let me switch to 50. And if the video is starting in April, there were nothing. Like we started doing something shorts, a little bit of things, and they were doing quite good. But then something happened, and after a while, the person took into in action. The videos became worse and worse. The start was kind of good, but then later on in 2 or 3 weeks it all just get worse and root really heavily. Like, can you imagine what kind of video do you have to create that it gets -2 likes? Seriously. Or this one, 8 seconds, about what? To get -3 likes? Well, 1 like, obviously that's what the one who has created the video, and three of them are dislikes. I mean, seriously. That's a very interesting strategy, and it was not going gaining anything. And in the end, after for the final May week, he decided we should produce more of this content because it reaches higher audiences. I eventually said, no, stop. Let's finish it, and we will do this very differently from now on. We will not be using any services of any external content maker, any external person, any external agency, whoever it might be, because, in my opinion, what do you guys look for is live, somebody live talking, explaining, and the person who you can just normally chat in comments, anywhere. So, I mean, this is kind of content that I'm really passionate about because we need to establish a contact with you, a contact with the audience to understand what exactly is going on in your mind and to figure out whether we are somewhat helpful at all, because our niche is kind of crazy for the videos. Like, most of the stuff you see is marketing, and this is not my goal to do this marketing. We need to understand the real need and to see if we might become a helper. I told you already, we are web dev agency, not a huge one, not a big one, but we are eager to grow at some point. Who knows? But we do what we do. We do e-commerce based on Magento, based on WordPress, and we do custom coding based on Laravel, PHP, I mean Zend, Symfony, and something like that. And of course, JavaScript. It's React mainly and React Native specifically for some extra cases. Cordova, for the apps, and React Native for the apps. I mean, mobile apps. We can use that as well. We have some experience in this too. And I mean, these things, also the client satisfaction, client tensions. How do you approach difficult situations? How do we generally approach a new feature development? Like all those stuff, all those things. I'm eager, I'm interested and curious to tell you about some things that I know, some things that I'm allowed to tell, because of course, there are certain factors that cannot be valued enough to make this kind of free of charge information for all of you, but literally I will shed a lot of light on what do we do and how do we produce our business in alongside everything in this. So, yes, hit me in the comments whether it was the right decision or maybe we just had the wrong person. Who knows? I'm not sure if we will be producing a lot of short videos, mainly because, like, I mean, shorts are good for gaining audience if they are like catchy, right? But what is important for the audience is someone natural, someone live, and I really hope that I might be the one who you can just talk to about related stuff. Let me know in the comments and subscribe to not miss anything further. I will produce more for you because like that's my goal to make everybody educated in this kind of business. So we are all getting better in the same field. I mean, AI is not going to take all of the jobs. No, not at all. And like I mean, that's something we have to be aware. Something that we have to understand because there are certain paradigms that it cannot and will never ever be able to replace. It cannot think of something new that was never created before, that was not combinable before. Anyways, um, see you and hope that you will enjoy our further stories next further on. Thanks. Bye.